Hey all, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. We still have a bunch more friends to save, so let's see what choices are on offer here. We have many items. That's not important right now. Is our equipment important? I guess we'll put another item here, just to be safe.
Well, I mean, we're kind of coming up to the end. Now's the best time to use all of your best items. Although there's actually still a good chunk of things left. So don't go crazy on your mega elixirs yet.
Well, I have all these dishes, and I said I was going to use them, so let us eat.
Just kind of sits down to save point.
What was I going to say? Was it you who asked whether there was a Curazar?
Yes, and I did hear that apparently there is a way to get that.
I believe it's like an overtime special, or something. Let's have a look here. I'm going to have a look and see what the recommendations are for it, or the requirements are even. By the way, it gave me a choice between birth by sleep or days, and you know what your boy's got to be represented in.
Yeah, let's get some birth by sleep done.
Yeah, there is a command called Curazar when you use the cuisine, so there you go.
Man, if only Terra was here. Wait, no. No, he's over there. This isn't working.
We are clearly -1 Terra, but now we are +1 Sora, who is just a tiny Terra if you really think about it.
That's only 0.5 Terra, though.
Alright, let's rock this shit.
I would probably recommend beating down Vanitas first, only because there's actually a cutscene after this involving Terranort, which plays after, you beat them both. So gunning down Vanitas first makes sense, at least in terms of the story.
Narratively, yeah. Vanitas isn't really too different from when Aqua fought him earlier in the story, so you're not going to be looking at too many curveballs here. I believe if you're fighting them one-on-one, they do become more fierce and whatnot, so you take care of that. Like, Terranort will have different attacks compared to if he's fighting on his own or whether he's fighting with Vanitas. So just be careful you don't stumble into something you're not prepared for.
Terranort kind of fights like he does, the final boss version of him in Birth by Sleep, and that version did have a lot of annoying attacks. He especially has a super long Keyblade combo, which he can catch you in if you're not looking out, so be wary of that.
I'm just looking up, actually, what Curazar does. As we know, Curazar does a big heal, like, on everyone who's within range. I believe Curazar bypasses that range thingamabob and basically just heals everyone regardless of where they are on the map.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I kind of wish it was an overheal, but that's still a pretty good effect.
You can look up more about Curazar on your favourite Kingdom Hearts websites, because we are not a website, we're just a page.
Well, we had a website at one point, but that didn't work out.
Nah, it didn't. It was too much money for too little cost, let's put it that way.
I mean, it was fun while it lasted. I mean, I did enjoy the forum and all the activities that took place during that.
But now we have a Discord, which is basically the same fucking thing.
I did see earlier that he was trying to hit you with that Keyblade combo, but Vanitas interrupted. I don't remember him having this attack. It must have been... It's been a long time since I played Birth by Sleep. I don't remember that attack at all.
I don't think he did that exact attack. He did ride on the Keyblades, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I don't think he used them as an attack like that.
You finally broke through my plexiglass helmet. My cosplay is ruined.
Only flex tape can fix this now.
Nope, not even a broken marriage. Oh, it's me!
So I'd be a little stunned too, personally.
I'm the piece of Ventus that was taken away.
Can I read this any more slimily? No, Haley, that was perfect, darling.
So...
Haley, can you read this as if you have a ton of phlegm in your throat? Thanks.
I can do that, Mr. Director, sir.
Alright, you can stop now.
The same way that Ventus does. We are brothers who together make a greater whole.
We have all seen dead people at one point or another.
Instead of with darkness.
Because I am darkness.
Okay, that's good. Bang!
Yep, I mean, he's telling the truth. He is literally the dark part of Ventus.
how much closer could I be?
That's weird, and you know that.
Shall we snuggle, brother?
But I didn't.
But I didn't ask for this. To be sifted apart, nice and neat.
No, I don't like that.
should be
Miss me
free
with
to
that gay
choose.
shit, brother.
I have Netflix.
Light.
Okay,
Not
let's
just
not ruin this
darkness.
poignant stream
We
of
decide
thoughts
what we
and
are.
consciousness. Even Ventus is like, he's grown up so much since the start of Birth by Sleep, which is odd for someone who's been asleep for most of that time.
You see?
They did also kind of gloss over as to why Vanitas
What
looks
you
like
are is
Sora. It's just like,
darkness?
oh, we're connected, I guess. Okay.
Well, there's less weird explanations of the franchise, I suppose, and in the end, he chooses to rely on nature rather than nurture, and just gives up. That's it for Vanitas.
I could be a good guy, but
Okay.
nah.
Too stupid. I like my edgy emo clothes and my keyblade that looks kind of demonic, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm going to the bar to meet up with Virgil and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Bye.
God, doing his voice. Oh, that's why I have water here. that fucks up my throat a little.
Well, there you go, mate. Now we have to deal with the main OG, Terranaut, and he's going hard right away with fucking Guardian.
Oh fuck, pulling out the stand. Yeah, I think he only does this when you kill Vanitas. So, yeah. Pretty bonkers at this point.
Break him! Join the shadows!
No, for the last time, I don't care how attractive your deals are. I won't fall to darkness.
Listen, you can throw around as many lasers as you like, and they are very impressive, but it's not going to change my mind.
Oh, Guardian. There's a secret to tell regarding you, but we'll get to that once we're done here.
Give him some props. He does have some cool attacks. Like that earlier lightning zone attack he was doing was pretty good. I like, just Guardian's attacks in general. He has some cool spikes. He throws shit. Pretty neat Heartless, I think.
Using some high-level magics here. You are not prepared for this. You're still using Birth by Sleep tactics and whatnot. Ours Solum, nothing compared to my powers.
Maybe you should have form changed your Keyblade.
Oh, that was so satisfying. Just like quick stepping to him and then just like twatting him upside the head.
Alright guys, you ready for some shit?
You ready for some feels? Cause I'm not.
Is he dead? Did we? Oh.
I think we kind of went too ham there, Aqua. I'm sorry.
To be fair, Highwind does have a blade on the end, like an actual blade.
Aqua. Ben.
Terra, please, come back.
I'm still icky.
Darkness good, light bad.
Migraine pressure! Excedrin can help. Chains of memories? Oh shit, no!
Oh god, it's perfect.
Scorpion! Or Noob Saibot, what are you doing?
Any of them. Richard Epcar's finest moment here, by the way.
I don't know. He was Edamon in Digimon, and that was pretty high on his to-do list of final moments. Best moments.
You'll never be able to break these chains.
Because I said so.
They're our bonds.
Oh, that's such a fucking great line. He's manipulating the connection like Terra has with these two. This is cartoonishly villain-like, though. Like, I win.
He is pretty happy to be this silly, yeah.
Oh god, he shook the life out of them.
I wish he brought him back and then they just clacked together like clackers on a desk.
Yeah.
No!
I'm gonna make them kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
No, Terra. I don't want that.
I kept my promise.
That's the gay shit.
And then... My.
No, listen, I need to eat these guys.
Why is Terra's theme playing right now? This is what I think about your fucking chains.
You'll never be able to break these chains.
He was correct. He never mentioned Guardian.
Ow! You fell to the dark.
Hey, no, you need to shut the fuck up.
time for me to have my say finally and get ready for some wicked 10-year morning breath.
Yeah, you gotta rip off the bandages, that's how it always feels.
I want you to explain how you felt when this happened the first time.
One day,
I thought this was pretty cool.
said,
It's been a theory for a long time
right.
that the Guardian is Terra's Heartless, technically. I like it. I think it's neat. For what I will say about this game, there are some cool, again, tying together moments throughout these final bits, and this is a cool thing to do with Terra. It wraps it up. Although it doesn't explain where Lingering Will goes, he just fucks off. He should have came in and then, like, fused or something. I don't know.
Oh, this is great. Well, I have to give up being a demon, but I get my sexy body back, so swings and roundabouts.
He does get his legs and dick back, so I think that's worth the trade-off.
Oh, he's back. I have hands again, proper human hands.
None of that fucking tape on my mouth. Ugh.
Aqua, Ven!
But Aqua first.
Such an asshole, Jesus Christ.
Terra? Is it you?
Please say so, we've had like 5 false starts.
Yeah. You never stop lighting my way back.
And in all that time, I've gotten a better dodge roll, too.
You're here.
I heard you too, Ven.
Hey, they said they needed 2 grown-ups to go to
found me.
Disneyland.
Just like you promised.
Ah, I'm feeling it again, and I'm not upping this for LP bands.
Thank you.
Well, they did take a big dunk on the organization getting them back together, so I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm. And this is what I like. This is sincere, heartfelt writing. These lot have been through fucking shit. Like, their master completely failed to save them. Xehanort punked every one of them. 10 years of suffering led to this. It's not like, something bad happened to them and then a week later they were saved. That's rush writing. This wasn't rush, and it feels sincere as a result.
Sora.
Yeah, no, they have been through the ringer, so after all this time, it's very cathartic to have them finally together again and completely saved this time. So, no, it's good.
Now, that part almost made me tear up. And I want to say the next one coming up nearly pushed me over the edge, if not actually accomplished that.
Yeah, I didn't tear up because you know how I am, guys, but it's still some of the better moments of writing in the game. I'll give you that. Again, it just kind of wraps up stuff. Everybody's been through shit, but the payoff is worth it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we gotta do days now. We all knew it was coming.
I think we all noticed something different in the room here. Something that they probably will cover more in the DLC. But as of this point, Vanilla, Kingdom Hearts 3, there's a character here that we don't know why the fuck they're here, considering what happens in the previous game they were in.
Truth. Very truth indeed. Well, that's not really grammatically correct. Whatever. The moon shines down!
They're gonna do their little bit and then have a cutscene. You don't really have to worry about who to fight in the upcoming fight. It is gonna be Syx. You just have to fight him, that's it. So, go nuts.
There is actually a cool scripted end to this fight between Syx and Axel, so keep an ear out for that. You can hear it better if you go listen to the non-commentary version, obviously, but this is going to be a great conclusion to their rivalry.
I think it was during, some of this fight, you can, again, see Axel kind of throw around his Keyblade like that. See, he just did it there. He just did it like the Chakrams, and that works. Like, I'm fine with that. The Keyblade looks like shit, but if he's still using it like the Chakrams, that's fine.
Right, I think we're done here.
I call on the moon's pale light. Stop it!
Shadow, please!
Just stop!
Man, Quentin Flynn can go ham when he wants to. But yes, Shion will actually be getting her own DLC chapter, I believe, explaining all that malarkey.
Yeah, it's Shion, by the way, in case you guys didn't know.
Well, come on, who else uses the Kingdom Key?
I'm pretty sure Roxas did at one point, and
Well, does Roxas have such womanly hips? I didn't think so.
he probably does, dude. Come on.
There was a time
Oh,
when I
that
trusted
velvety
you to
voice.
deal with traitors.
I am looking forward
now
to riding
you
this
betrayal
pink slip
outstrips
and
them
escorting
all.
you personally
What
out of the
final words
building,
do you
Axel.
have for your superior?
Well, let me think about it. How about...
This isn't
You're never
my
up to
sword!
Ever the rogue pawn.
He has a metaphor for every other line in this game, does Zamnis, but
This whole thing was chess, I promise.
And forgotten.
Are you kidding? Do you know how popular I am?
This is just self-indulgent right here.
but again, coming from Axel, it feels natural, so...
It does, yeah. And again, I like Axel actually the most in this series. It's just, he's likable. I will give him that.
Is this supposed to be a Keyblade? Or is it some sort of joke?
I don't like laughing.
Oh, Jesus.
Why don't you just use lightsabers like the rest of us? Look, I have many of them at once.
Many tiny lightsabers coming for you. Why are you not dodging these?
Our plans have been
I
dashed.
kind of wish the lightsaber came from his finger so he could just poke everybody to death, and that's just me.
I think it looks better coming out of an orb in the palm, but that's just me.
I will purge that light in you. With darkness.
Oh, thanks for clarifying.
Really?
Changing sides again?
We need him alive. You know that.
I can't explain it either, guys. I just talk over video games.
Same, man. Will we be covering the DLC?
Need his soul.
It really has to depend. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, I'll be buying it anyway, so you'll get to experience it, whatever.
You take his life.
We'll put a pin in that. No yes, no no right now.
See, she has a metal stick. I don't think it's gonna take its life unless she goes American History X style on him.
Are you?
Nope, still can't figure it out.
I'm lost. No, you just
Don't
just
do
stop.
this.
Just stop. just I'm cutting in now.
So you saw her take the empathetic approach for using words correctly is kind of jarring, honestly, and I probably should have picked a better Keyblade for this cutscene.
It's all right. You can stop now.
Listen carefully.
It's all right. Shion.
That was Roxas, and no one can tell me otherwise.
I hate being in this game series.
Useless puppet.
Fucking hell. Gotta fucking do everything myself.
He just kicked him over.
Shion.
Hoopst.
Don't make me get out my second-hand lightsaber.
And still you think you can play at being...
Yeah, dude, they can regenerate, upgrade them at any time. I'm not worried.
Oh, shit.
You can wait your turn. Also ran.
It's that weird thing that I think was a Japanese term, but they translated it strangely.
Also ran, and lose it in a race or other contest, especially by a large margin. Also, an undistinguished or unsuccessful person or thing. Namely, Axel.
Are you calling him a horse?
Hands off, my friends.
Hands off my horse.
That's my horse.
It cannot be.
No, dude, Zenmus, come on. This is Kingdom Hearts fucking 3. You know exactly what this is.
And the music swells, and it's Jesse McCartney!
Back at last.
Roxas. My turn.
I brought a Keyblade for each of you.
Roxas.
So, can Sora not dual wield anymore? I guess that's part of losing his powers.
I think that's just inherent to Roxas, honestly. I have no idea how the mechanics work or don't work.
Same how.
Most of the organization's members, they traveled here from the past as hearts.
Don't know how Shion works, but again, look forward to the DLC.
We could have explained it, but nope.
One for each of them.
Who told you?
I owe my return to many. Some of them people you knew.
Demix! I'm going to find that motherfucker and beat the ever-loving piss out of him.
With his own sitter.
Hearts as you think.
Ah, I see.
There was one last thing I needed in order for me to be whole again.
Money.
I mean, if you break any part of your body, money will help usually fix that.
Sora helped me find my way back here. To my friends.
When did Kyrie get here? I just
She
noticed
was
she was
always
here.
there.
Yeah, that's how bad it gets.
I don't need hearts. I will scatter them all to the winds.
No, shut up.
Oh, fuck me.
Difference does one
I'll just make another Shion. This one will be cooler.
Just
Hey,
as
remember
one
that one thing where, like, Sora teleported the Keyblade to his hand and then just, like, hit Roxas for maximum damage? Why didn't you do that here?
Yeah. Oh, well, he can't strike right either, so.
Rest, Axel.
Your block panels or whatever are all destroyed. Other days things and terms. I'll take this.
Just give Axel fucking Raiden's sword in the future. He has more success with that.
I guess. Right, you ready for this? You ready for this fucking Keyblade Hero 3 to one pass?
This is the real Keyblade Hero 3. You're right. This is pretty cool. Saix fights very similar to as he does in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's a lot easier to kind of get around his crazy attacks because now you do have the glide.
Yeah.
Whereas that was a huge problem in Kingdom Hearts 2 because the arena was more limited. You didn't really have the glide, at least in the vanilla version. So it's easier to dodge. It's easier to stay at range and hit him. You still gotta kind of wait for the berserk to go down. But other than that, it's still pretty much exactly the same as the Kingdom Hearts 2 boss fight, mostly.
Although here, we have Roxas who, man, he must have some pent-up aggression against Saix, because, oh mama, he is going fucking ham on this guy. Like, he can...
That's true.
He can solo the boss by himself, I'm not joking.
I think I've seen that video where they just kind of let the other party members do the work. Admittedly, I'm not sure what Xion can do at this point. I mean, she has the normal Keyblade, yes, but she does not have dual-wielding or Sora's bullshit anime powers, so...
Well, she has all the powers of Roxas and Sora, or at least Sora on a KH2 level, I think.
Can she drive? That... Actually... You know, in the future, if you're gonna use Xion, she should have drive, that'd be cool.
No, because she doesn't have the Good Fairy's magic garments, or old and goofy to sacrifice.
Oh, that's true.
I'm taking all the credit for that, sorry Roxas.
I mean, I know you did most of the work. That's delegation. That's how that happens.
Man, the last time we saw Saix like this, he was also dying. Complained to a moon that he didn't get his heart.
We did kill Saix a lot in this series, didn't we?
Why so sad?
Why so serious even? Now is not the time for jokes, Isa.
You let them reduce you to this?
That's heartbreaking. Like, they were both enemies, but they were also friends as well, and he hates to see his friend reduced to this level.
So? You look like you need them.
I mean, Saix is just going to get reconstituted, so I'm not sure what the deal here is.
Because it's sad. He had to hurt his friend.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Well, technically Axel wasn't involved in that fight, but it's the concept, the principle of the thing.
You're the one who went off and made other friends.
So what's her name, Saix? Just gonna... While we're here, I know you're dying, but I figured get some priorities. What's her name?
Her name is... And then he just disappears.
I would hate you forever if that was actually how they did it.
The concept of him being jealous of, like, Lee abandoning him for other people is really depressing, though, because that wasn't the case at all. And I mean, in both fights, it seemed like Lee was the irresponsible one, and Isa was the one who had it all together, but maybe it's the other way around.
I mean, after all this point with what the Axel has gone through throughout all these games, he's really gone on a journey to kind of center himself a little bit, you know?
Well, if I make it back, you won't get it out of me a second time.
Sure, it's taking a while to die. I know that sounds mean, but he's just taking a while to die.
Well, gotta get the friendship stuff in, I suppose.
Lee.
It's Axel. Never mind.
Rest in peace, sweet blue hedgehog prince.
I'm gonna need somebody else to hug. Sora, come here.
And then Sora disappears as well. Why does this keep happening?
You go help Kyrie.
Because God knows the plot won't.
Right. Gotta run.
We'll talk this over later, guys.
All right. What now?
You look well, all things considered.
Huh?
That fucking cue into Shion's theme. Fuck. Fuck!
Guess I should have brought some ice cream.
Oh, Lee, you corny motherfucker. I'm still crying over it. No, not you too!
Zedmus really was the worst boss I ever had. He made me work overtime and he didn't pay me at all.
This retroactively makes me like Days more, because they set it up there and they pay it off here.
See, good writing can save a bad game, but Days has its problems, as we know.
It does, but retroactively, I believe it still deserves its place in the canon because of this conclusion.
You gonna take care of that, Tom? Oh, thank you.
Oh look, it's the only wall we could run on in this entire place. I guess there's something important at the top of it.
He must have forgot to oil that one.
Yikes. I believe we will be finishing the story, or the playthrough, this week, guys, so stay tuned. There may be another part up later today, and I guess there's only 3 or 4 Xehanorts left, so let's go beat them into the dirt, shall we? And we'll hear their sob stories too. See you next time.